Hey guys, happy Monday. It's Mental Blocks Monday, and I'm Beth Medina, your host today for the very special edition, actually the first edition of Mental Blocks Monday. So I thought that it'd be really fun to start this process on April Fool's Day because who doesn't love a good joke, right? Unfortunately, I'm not going to be joking with you today, so sorry. What I wanted to say is that we as business owners have a real tendency, oh, I'm blinding myself. That's so crazy. It's my voodoo. Anyway, life is so fun. We can blind ourselves, not just with jewelry, but to different things that we do in our business that help us give up on our dreams. So in other words, we end up lying to ourselves a lot in our business. And here's what I'm talking about. When is the last time that you said to yourself, I'd really love to do this, but I can't because of this, right? So I hear so much of the time business owners saying things like, I really would like to expand, maybe even hire a couple of associates, but I can't because fill in the blank. You can't get good help, for example. Or, the market is so tight in my area, I'm not sure that it would actually support another provider. Other things I hear are, I really like to switch my business model, but my area of town, we can't do it, or the place, my geographical location won't support it. And, unfortunately, if the person was really honest with themselves, they might be able to figure out that they're just making things up in their head. I want to tell you all about something that happened to me recently, and that's that I was thinking about doing some Facebook Lives, but I was like, oh, but I can't just talk to myself. Like, that's weird, because you're just talking to just this little hole in a computer. And then like, if people are typing, how am I going to read? And I'm like really blind. So how am I going to read the screen and actually, oh, somebody's here. Hello. I can't see you, but say hi. So I know that you're here. I know that you're here, but I know who you are actually. Anyway, so like I was trying to figure out how I would, do this Facebook Live stuff without blinding people. I need to wear different jewelry next time, huh? And it's interesting. I had an opportunity to be on a webinar with a colleague. And so I was like, yeah, I could do that. I could talk for an hour about stuff, especially as we're talking back and forth. And what ended up happening was, for some reason, I was the only presenter. It's very interesting. Technology sometimes doesn't really cooperate. And so I actually ended up talking to an audience for an hour and oh, hey, Karen. Hello. So glad that you're here. Thank you for joining me. I ended up talking to this audience for an hour and interacting with this little screen hole thing. And it was fine. It was completely normal and wonderful. So I was making up stuff in my head about it, like, oh, I can't do that. That's just too weird. Oh, hey, Yolanda, good to see you. So I really want you to think today, since it's April Fool's Day, how are you fooling yourself in your business right now? So what are the lies that you're telling yourself? And I really want you to think about it in terms of what goals you're working on right now. Hi, Yolanda. Thank you for the beautiful heart. So what goals do you guys have right now that you're working on? You don't have to type it in the chat and all that stuff because I know it's personal kind of stuff. But think about the ways that you want to start expanding and if you might be telling yourself some lies about that. So for me, I'm really famous at like staying really super busy. And that's one of the ways that I can avoid stuff because, well, if I don't have time to do it, then, then I can't make up time, right? But the thing is, we all choose how to spend our time, right? We know that. One of the things that I was doing several years ago, which is hilarious. I'm sure nobody can absolutely relate to this. I was looking at doing one of those like time study things where I really looked at how I'm spending my time. And I was like, that's just a waste of time. Why would I do that? I don't have time to do it, first of all, because I'm too busy. And then what's that really going to tell me? So I learned pretty early on that if I am, oh, hello, my cat has joined us. I learned early on if I am ignoring something persistently, or if I have like a visceral reaction to like, that's a really bad idea, it's probably something for me to look at. So if that resonates with you, I hope that you take some time to think about it, right? And today I'd love to see how many people are curious enough to just sit with what are the goals that you have and what have you been avoiding? And then ask yourself what lies you've been telling yourself about why that goal has not been accomplished yet. Here's the thing about these goals. There's always part of ourselves that really wants to protect us and that doesn't want us to grow too big too quickly for a variety of reasons. So I just want you to spend some time right now just with that part of self that's like, oh, that gives all those excuses as to why you can't get to whatever it is that you want to get to. I just want you to spend time just asking a question of curiosity. So, what is it about this thing that I need to do that scares you or scares me? Scares that part of self that's like really resistant to it. So just take some time and do that. And then after you do that, I really would love to hear from you guys. So please just post in the comments, did it? Yep, done it. And let me know how I can support you, okay? All right, now this has been our first Mental Block Monday. I hope that you guys have a wonderful April Fool's Day. Have some fun and take good care of yourself. Bye now.